Good evening, students. Continuation of chapter Polynomials. In the previous video, you have learned how to find the remainder using remainder theorem. So let us solve the remaining exercise problems based. Okay, next is example 12. Find the value of k if x minus 1 is a factor of 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. As you can see in the factor theorem, when do we know that x minus 1 is a factor? When p of a is equal to 0. So our p of a is equal to 0, only then we can tell this is a factor. So let us first find what is a. How do we find a? By equating it equal to 0, like we have done in the previous problem. So x minus 1 is equal to 0. Taking minus 1 to the other side, it becomes x is equal to minus 1 will become plus 1. Okay, so our p of x, that is p of a, will be p of 1. So wherever x is there in the term, I am putting there, I will be putting 1. Okay, so our p of 1 is equal to 0 is what the question tells. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll simply equate p of 1 is equal to 0. And now solve it. So how much 4 is written as it is. How much is 1 cube? 1 cube is 1 into 1 into 1. 1 into 1 is 1. Again 1 into 1 is 1. So 1 cube, 1 square, 1 to the power 100, 1 to the power 99. So whatever the exponent says, if the base is 1, that means your answer will also be 1. Okay. Similarly here as well. 3 into 1 square. 1 square is again 1. Minus 4 into 1. 4 into 1 is 4. Plus k is equal to 0. Don't forget to equate this equation to 0 because they have already mentioned it is a factor. So if it is a factor, that means our final answer must be equal to 0. That is why we are equating it equal to 0. Okay. So here 4 into 1 is 4 plus 3 into 1 is 3 minus 4 plus k is equal to 0. Now here you have plus 4 and minus 4. They cancel each other. So what will remain? 3 plus k is equal to 0. So we have to find k. So let us keep it where it is, as it is. Then we'll take 3 to the other side. So it will become 0. We are writing 0 because it is as it is. And we are taking 3 to the other side. 3 will become minus 3. So how much is 0 minus 3? 0 minus 3 is again minus 3. So the value of k will be equal to minus 3. So how do we find it? First we have to find what is x equal to by substituting it to be equal to 0. Afterwards we have to substitute the value of x as 1. After substituting it, what we have to write? We have to put it equal to 0. Why are we putting this equal to 0? Because they have already mentioned in the question that x minus 1 is the factor of 4x cube plus 3x square minus 4x plus k. That is why our whole polynomial will be equal to 0. On further solving it, we'll get k is equal to minus 3. Okay. Okay, let us move on to the exercise problems. Here in the exercises, in every main, I'll solve one of the problems. The remaining will be given to you as homework. So try solving them by yourself. Okay, the first question. Determine which of the following polynomials has x plus 1 a factor. Okay, so you have 4 questions under this. So what you have to do is you have to find if x plus 1 is a factor of each of the questions. How do we find it? We have to get the answer. If the answer we get is 0, then x plus 1 is a factor of that polynomial. Okay. If the answer we get is not equal to 0, it can be any number which is not 0, then we call it as not the factor of the polynomial. Okay. The first question, I have written it here. X cube minus x square minus 2 plus root of 2 into x plus root 2. Okay. So how do we find the factor? First let us write x plus 1 equal to 0. So if I put x plus 1 equal to 0, what will be x equal to? X will be equal to minus 1. Now let us write down the polynomial. P of x is equal to x cube minus x square minus 2 plus root 2 of x plus root 2. So here what are we supposed to find? We have to find p of minus 1. So in the place of x, let me put minus 1. So x cube will become minus 1 cube minus 1 square minus 2 plus root 2 as it is. So where x is there, I have to put minus 1 plus root 2. Okay, so minus 1 cube is minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. Minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is minus. 1 ones are 1, 1 ones are 1. So our answer is minus 1. Minus, so minus 1 square is how much? Minus 1 into minus 1. Minus into minus is plus, 1 into 1 is 1. So here we get plus 1. So this plus 1 and here I have minus, correct? No. So plus 1 into minus 1, plus 1 into minus will be minus 1. Minus, write whatever is there inside the bracket as it is. Minus into minus will be plus. So we'll only get plus 2 plus root 2 plus root 2. Now what we will do is, so the first two terms are minus 1 and minus 1. So when we have two terms with same sign, we have to add them. So minus 1 plus minus 1 is minus 2. So we'll open the bracket, plus into, here there is no sign, so we'll write it as plus 2. So plus into plus is plus. So root 2 and plus root 2 as it is. Minus 2 plus 2 cancels. And here we have plus root 2 plus root 2. Plus root 2 plus root 2 will be 2 root 2. So this is similar to adding two variables. If you have x plus x, what do? We add the coefficients, correct? No? We'll add 1 plus 1. So it will be 2x. Similarly, if you have x plus 4x, what do? Here it will be considered as 1. 1 plus 4 is 5 into x. Similarly, here as well. These two are considered as variables. You have to add the coefficient. Here the coefficient is considered to be 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2 into root 2. So this is our answer. Is this equal to 0? No. This is not equal to 0. Therefore, we can write, therefore, x plus 1 is not the factor of x cube minus x square minus 2 plus root 2 of x plus root 2. Okay. So it is not the factor of the given polynomial. If the answer is equal to 0, then it will be the factor. Okay. The remaining three problems of the same main are homework. You have to find if x plus 1 is a factor of these three. Okay. You have to find if x plus 1 is a factor of these three separately, like how we did the previous one. Okay. These three are homework. Okay. Let us move on to the next main. Next is, use the factor theorem to determine whether g of x is a factor of p of x in each of the following cases. So again, the first problem I'll solve it. The remaining two will be homework. How do we find it? First, let us equate x plus 1 equal to 0. So what will happen to x then? X will be equal to minus 1. So let us substitute minus 1 in the place of x. So what will happen? P of minus 1 is equal to 2 into, in the place of x, let us write minus 1 the whole cube plus minus 1 the whole square minus 2 into minus 1 minus 1. Okay. So 2 into minus 1 the whole cube is minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. So minus into minus is plus. Plus into minus will be minus. So 1 into 1 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So our answer here is 2 into minus 1. Plus, here minus 1 square, minus into minus is plus, 1 into 1 is 1. So it will be plus 1. Plus 1 into plus will be plus, so it is plus itself. Minus into minus is plus, 2 into 1 is 2, and here we have minus 1. Okay, so 2 into 1 is 2. Here you don't have any sign, so plus into minus is minus. Fine. So plus 1 minus 1, we can cancel them. So what is remaining? Only plus 2. So minus 2 plus 2 is 0. So what answer did we get? P of x will be equal to, P of minus 1 will be equal to 0. If P of minus 1 is 0, then we can tell that g of x is the factor of P of x. Therefore, x plus 1 is a factor of 2x cube plus x square plus minus 2x minus 1. Okay, the remaining two problems are homework. Okay, so solve this similar to the previous one. That is similar to the first problem. Solve the second and third one. Okay, third main, find the value of k if x minus 1 is the factor of p of x in each of the following. This is similar to our example 12. Okay, so we have to solve it similar to the example 12. So one of the four I'll solve, the remaining three will be homework. So let me solve this third one. Okay, so I'll solve the third one. They have already given x minus 1 is a factor of p of x. Therefore, I can tell that x minus 1 is equal to 0. So x will be equal to, when I take minus 1 to the other side, we get plus 1. So here I have to substitute p of, in the place of p of x, I should write p of 1 equal to k into 1 square minus root 2 as it is into 1 plus 1. This whole term is equal to 0. How do I know it is equal to 0? Because they have already mentioned that it is the factor. Hence, I can substitute it equal to 0. Okay, on solving, what will I get? K as it is into 1 square is 1 minus root 2 into 1. Any number into 1 will be the same number. So, let me write it. Plus 1 is equal to 0. Okay, so k into 1 is k minus root 2 plus 1 is equal to 0. So here we are supposed to find k. So let us keep k there itself and we'll take the remaining terms to the other side. So when I take minus 2 to the other side, it will become plus root 2. Okay, see it is 0, right? Anyhow, if we add or subtract any number with 0, it is the same number. So we can ignore this 0. Okay, we can just write whatever terms we are bringing from the left hand side. Okay, so minus 2 will become plus 2 and plus 1. When we take it to the other side, it becomes minus 1. So k will be equal to root 2 minus 1. This is the answer. Okay. Similar to this, solve the remaining three problems. First, second and fourth. Third one I have solved. First, second and fourth are homework. So that's it for today's video. Thank you.